What's up, YouTube? Do a video here. I recently quit smoking, and on this video, well, you know, a lot of you know my job situation, what's going on with that right now. I'm going to college. But I was smoking the money before. I've been putting it to the side just for emergencies. But after a couple months of not smoking, I decided to treat myself out of that money a little bit. I'd seen a video that Such did over a Cobra FMJ that he has. And I was actually I thought it was kind of neat. I was walking around the gun shop the other day and ran across this, Cobra Model DD. This one, his FMJ, was a 45 long Colt underneath a 22 long rifle. The 45 long Colt will also chamber 410 shells. And I believe he said his would chamber the 2.5-inch 410 shells. This will actually take 3-inch. This model, the DD, and yes, it is empty, is a side-by-side double barrel. This thing is a BMF. Definitely, it doesn't kick as hard as I thought it would, but you definitely feel it. You know what? I quit smoking. I don't want to hear it. Freeing up that extra money. I wanted this gun. I don't think this is something anyone needs. I just wanted it. And I'll show here this gigantic round. Look at this thing. These are huge. Basically, it's like the 45 ACP long, or 45 long rifle, I'll say. Then you go to your 454 Casull. They're actually not much longer than these. I think about 1/8 of an inch. Longer in the casing is the major difference, and they use a different primer. The 410 shell. These can go either way. It doesn't matter much. And I'll show the operation of this a little bit. To operate this gun, to do pretty much anything with this gun, except for cock the hammer and fire, you have to have the safety on, such as the safety is, you probably can't see it, it's right here, it's a little square nub that sticks out, and you have to have this safety. You have to pull the hammer slightly back, about a half cock, and that's where this thing is, in my opinion, maybe a little dangerous, actually, because you have to actually cock it slightly, not all the way back, but maybe a half cock or so, and get this completely flush with the side plate of the pistol. And then here, on both sides, you have the opening lever knobs. You have to pull both. They'll bind up and it will not open. Breaks open just like a shotgun, like a side-by-side shotgun. And the action is fairly similar. The selector for your barrels is on the front of the trigger here. It's a little lever. Ticks back and forth. Selects firing pins. No trigger guard, of course. This is the largest Derringer I've ever seen. Really a fun little toy to play with, though. I actually like shooting the 410 shells in it better. And with the Taurus Judges out there, and that's kind of what this is. This is kind of the original Judge, to say. Some people call him a four-man's Judge. Well, I'm a four-man. With the Judges having come out, they've got some pretty exotic and crazy 410 personal defense ammo. This is just some birdshot, but they do have personal defense ammo. That's just some I had around the house. And it does, this is made by Cobra. It's got the little seals here down on the grips, the black grips. Now some of these had white grips, which you can actually buy those. I may end up doing that. It completely changes the look of the thing. And there's a fellow on YouTube, I can't remember his name. He's got some marble-looking grips in here on his. Made by, and forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Leonid Incorporated, LEINAD, Ducktown, Tennessee, model DD, caliber .45, and like I said, does have Cobra on the grips. And Cobra, of course, was the manufacturer of the famous Mac 10s, and I think they did some street sweepers as well. So they're known for making just pretty much fun guns. Don't quote me on the street sweepers, but I believe they made some. Anyway, just doing a little show and tell. This, in my opinion, would make a pretty good nightstand gun. It definitely wouldn't be something I would say should be the only one in the home. And you definitely want to be fairly familiar with how a handgun handles before you try to fire something like this. Sorry about that. I was finishing up my video and got a knock at the door, and actually that was last night. I am just now getting a chance to finish up this video to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. I want to talk about that a little bit right now. A little bit about why I'm on YouTube. You know, honestly, I do this for fun. I'm not in it for money. I've not been trying to do any of this other BS. Fun and knowledge. You got to throw knowledge in there, you know. When I get feedback and emails of people, you know, that have some useful information, not just, you know, your trolls, which I haven't had a troll problem yet. I expect it to. That's what makes me want to do this. That's what makes it work for me. So, you know, I'm not saying down the road, hey, if somebody offers me money to do this, yeah, I'll do it. And it's not about being a money grubber or anything like that. It's the fact that that's money for me to, you know, put into my place, etc., etc. If I'm doing it anyway, if I'm having fun with it anyway, why not?